On number 8, we have the beauty inside drama. In this, the Han Sega is a top actress who is known as the troublemaker. Her life appears as a mystery when in fact she is faced with a strange occurrence where she must change into a different body and a different identity for 1 week in a month. She encounters a CEO Deja, a brilliant man who is the executive at an airline company. He has a secret too. He suffers from the prosopagnosia, the inability to recognize the faces. However, he manages to hide this from the world. Every day he makes an effort to remember the people by their personality. When they both encounter into each other, the life begins to change and the only person he can remember is her face, but she is not the same because she also changes into the different persons every week. After somehow he finds himself falling more in love with her despite her negative qualities. The Queen of the Ring short Korean drama, a society where people are judged by appearances, a fantasy romance drama series where a girl finds a magical ring. If the moon na he was never the attractive girl where guys should show interest, until one day she gets a magical ring that transfers her looks. Meanwhile, the Park Se-gyun is the most popular guy on a campus, known for his looks and known for the shallow and date the attractive girl, who falls head over heel for Nan Hin to her transformation. But Na he was different from the other girl he dated that she is a socially amped and violent girl, but somehow he finds himself to fall in love with this real her, but in the end, not in the beginning. After that, we have the strong woman Do Bong Soon. The Do Bong Soon is a petted, unemployed woman who is kind and honest. She appears a little and sweet on the outside, but she is in fact very strong inside. In her family, for generations, the women have been gifted the Herculean strength to use for the greater good. You find the Han Min Yuk is the guy who is a handsome and somewhat childish CEO of an Nsoft, a gaming company, who holds a great distrust toward the police. Witness the whole. He then asks her to be his bodyguard because of his power and a supernatural power, and begins to fall in love with her. But there is another guy who also loves her from the childhood. The love triangle also seen in this drama with a beautiful supernatural power. After that, we have While You Were Sleeping. In this, we will see the Nam Hoon Jung live with her mother, who runs a small restaurant. The Jung Jae Chan is a rookie prosecutor, and his younger brother Sing Woong is a move in across the street. Since the Hong Ju was young, she has the ability to see the good and a bad event before they happen. However, she is often unable to do anything about it. One day, the Jae Chan has a strange premonition dream about an accident involving the Hong Ju and Lee Yu Byom, a ruthless attorney who used to be the Jae Chan's tutor. The Jae Chan decide to interfere in the course of event and end up saving the life of a Hong Ju and Han Woo Taek, a young police officer. When Jae Chan and Hong Ju and Woo Taek then start having the dream about one another, they realize that their lives are somehow connected to each other. But can the three discover the reason that they were brought together? And in this process, the cute love triangle forms in the process. Hotel del Luna drama. In this drama, we will see the Jang Man Woo is a greedy and a suspicious soul who has spent thousands of years acting as the establishment CEO after her death in the mosted Hotel del Luna. The curse is for the scene she can no longer remember what she committed in the living life, but the Man Woo is doomed to spend all the eternity of her life running this odd establishment. Her only hope to escape is to find someone who has committed a worse sin than her own. However, things take an interesting turn when the guy whose name is Gu Chen Sung shows up suddenly. Once the youngest assistant manager ever of a multinational hotel, he finds himself forced to manage this Hotel Del Luna because of a deal his father made with the Man Woo years ago. And in this process, the both find each other to fall in love with each other deeply, but this is the beyond the rule, and it is really hard for them. After that, we have My Love from Another Star. The Do Min Jun is an alien who landed on Earth 400 years ago during the Jason Destiny period. He possesses a near perfect appearance and enhanced the physical abilities involving his vision, hearing, and speed. Later, he discovered that he had 3 months left on Earth, and that is when he met the Jeon Song Yi, the biggest Hallyu star, who has got dumped by her one close friend and she asked to be her fake manager to him and to help her to do the thing all good, which had been wrong. And in this process of a fake boss and a fake manager, the real feelings start to begin. But it's really hard for an alien to confess the love for a real human. The Legend of the Blue Sea. In this drama, the Shim Chung is a mermaid who follows her one true love, whose name is Kim Ryung, and the Kim Ryung is now known as Hyo Jun Jae in the modern life. And now he is a skilled scam artist. Him Chung is taken in by the Jun Jae, and he hides this mermaid in his house from the dangerous killer whose name is Man Dae Young, which is sent by his stepmother, who wants to make her own son the heir to Junji's fortune. And then the Shimchik survives the strange new environment, and also this mermaid again begins to fall in love. But this is the modern life, not a dynasty life, and it is a really romantic drama you can ever see. After that, we have Goblin. The Kim Shin was once a unbeatable general in a Goryeo military who died in a tragic death. He now possesses the immortality but is tired of living while everyone else around him dies. For 900 years, the Kim Shin has searched for his bride, bride who can pull out the sword and so he can die peacefully. One day he encountered the Ji Yun Tak, a positive, unbeat high school student girl who can see the dead and has gone through tragic events yet still stays strong. She claims to be the Goblin's bride who can end his immortal life, but what appears to be an easy task only gets complicated as the two deeply fall in love with each other, and now neither of them wants to die.